Hey YouTubers, this is the Stick Figure Picker and I'm back with another flea market, thrift store, and antique store haul for you today. Found some really great items. I did spend quite a bit. I think I spent over $70, $80. But that's okay because you all know that I'm gonna be able to make my money back and then some. Got a lot of stuff for me and a lot of stuff to resell as well. And I'm excited to show you all what I found. So I'm going to direct your attention over to these 4 pictures here. I got these from one guy who had a bunch of mismatch of stuff. And this wasn't in Pennsylvania, this was in my state, Maryland. So he had these pictures sitting in a bin or a box, I think it was. Let me show you what they are. They're seasonal pictures, they're mid-century, they're from the 1950s, I would say. And this one has a pinkish background along with some white spackled trim. Originally, when I asked him how much they were, he said they were $10. And I said, 10? And I was like, well, one of the pictures is cracked. And he was like, I just need to get rid of them, $5. And then I was like, cha-ching! They were for me. I have a set of these already in green, which is cool, because now I have the set of 4, but they're in pink and whitish. I am missing this one for the green set that I have, but I'm sure I'll find that somewhere for cheap. Alright, so the one that I just showed you, this one is spring. I think this one is summer, or maybe that one I showed you with the tulips was summer. So this one is, I think this one is spring, with the roses and everything on it. And this one has the crack in it. I'm going to have to bust the glass out of there, which I don't have a problem doing. And then the acorns represent fall. You can focus on that, sorry. And their acorn is bashed in right there, but that's not an issue for me. And then, of course, what's Christmas without poinsettias? This focus, I don't know if you guys saw that really well. Bring it back up again so you can see. And again, $5 for the sets. That's pretty cool. I've seen people at antique stores try to get $20 for just one picture. I'm like, no, because I know I can get them cheaper. And I did. Alright, let me get to the one thrift item. So this is probably from the 1980s. It does have a barcode on it, as you can see. It is a Security Information Two-Way Citizens band radio. I paid $3.99 and 20% off, so that was about 78 cents. So 78 cents off of that is 21, so I paid $3.21 for this. And it's in the original packaging. The case is broken, so I can't close it. But it looks brand new, like it never was used. So like the cord is all wrapped up nicely here. The radio right here doesn't look used at all. Everything looks pretty darn good. Amazon, I might be able to get $70. Around the 50 to 70 for that because it is new. While the packaging does have issues, I'm going to disclose that. But I think I'm going to do pretty well. Alright, if I can direct your attention over to my little friends over here. Zoom in on that for you. So I got all of these original 80s Care Bears. I was talking to Ann with CN Save the other day, and I told her that I had a Care Bear and it was sitting up on my plush shelf. And I told her, look, I had one and I'd seen that they weren't going for very much on eBay, so I donated it. And as soon as I saw that she sold one for $25, I snagged these. So I'm going to have to do some research on them just to see what the names are. That way, whoever is looking for the specific Care Bear, I can put it in the listing, and that way if they're looking for it, they'll find it immediately with me. I've got 3 of the regular sized ones. I've never seen the miniature ones. So I paid $1 a piece for those, and so it came up to about $10 because I got another item to show you. I recognize one of them, and it's this one right here. This one is the Sleepy Time Care Bear. Let me zoom out so you can see him. Because he's got the moon and the star there. again, I've never seen the miniature ones, and they are all from 1983. So I'm going to do some research and see how much the miniatures go for, because I know for the regular sized ones, I can probably get $29.99, $24 to $29.99 for them. The miniature ones, I have no clue about what I can get for them, but I know they'll make me some good money, considering I only paid $1. Alright, to go with the Care Bears, Chris at Ant 4 Feet Running just found one of these, I think either at her charity thrift store that's near her, or she found it while out garage sailing. It's this Walt Disney's Bambi animated film classic plush. It's made in Korea, so I assume it's probably from the 1970s, maybe 70s or early 80s. And he has the original tag on him, so that's definitely going to help with the value. Right now, I'm looking at a price of $19.99, but again, that's just a guesstimate, because I haven't done any research on him. But again, I paid $1. I know I can make more than that. Okay. So let me draw your attention to these cool little pieces of history here. Ugh, got dirt and dust and stuff all over them. Sorry, they were on the floor. Ugh. Okay, so these were very, very cool items. These are Elvgren pinup calendar pads. Something that people would carry back in the day, probably for a woman in her purse. They have pinup on them. Hoops, my dear. Let me get better pictures, or focus better on these. So you got Hoops, my dear. We have a Christmas Eve. Look out below. And we have Taking Off. A Party Girl. These are all Elvgren. If you look these up on eBay, they don't go for very much. I think there's just mass-produced pinup pieces. But I paid $16 for the 4 of these, as opposed to the $8 that I spent on one of them, which was probably a bad idea on my part. But these are extremely cool pieces, and I love them. And the fact that I only paid $4 a piece for them, I'm happy. If you can get these for less than, I would say, $10, and you like this kind of stuff, I say go for it. Just don't pay a lot for them, because on eBay they only go for like $7.99 a piece, and you gotta pay shipping. So I didn't pay shipping for these, I just bought them right then and there. And they're gonna look great with all of my other cool stuff. Alright, this is just one of the many pieces that I have from the, this one guy. I bought a whole bunch of old nursery pieces. This one is the old lady who lived in the shoe, and I think they're all from about 1957, because one of them was dated 1957. I don't know if there's anything else that goes to this. It doesn't look like there is. This one I'm going to do some research on, see if I can find anything, and see if there are any sold listings. Oh, there's a date right here. I forgot all about that. Yeah, so if you guys can see right here, copyright 1957, the Dolly Toy Company. So that's cool. If there's anything you all know about this kind of stuff, let me know in the comments below. So I got that. That was $5. And over here, I've got the, I got 2 little sailor kids, or pirates, I guess you could say, maybe definitely sailor. I got the girl looking through the telescope, but the telescope part is ripped off there. And a kid rowing the boat. Again, that was also copyrighted 1957. And I got the lamb. And the one that I think that's going to make me the most money is this saddle rack kids coat rack. Because it's Western themed, it's from the 50s. I think this will definitely look great in a little kid's room, or if you're trying to spice up your house with vintage, and for your kids, put their coats and stuff on there. The only problem I have with this is that the hooks are a little loose on them. I don't know how you repair that or hold them in place. But I think that that's going to be a cute little item. I might put that up for $39.99 or best offer, just to see if I get any watchers. Again, I'm willing to take offers. I negotiate myself when I'm out picking, and I think it's only fair that someone else negotiate a good price, because I don't know how much this is going to be to ship, especially because it's kind of an awkward shape. But you know me, I will find a way to ship this. Alrighty. From the antique store, again, sorry if this is kind of sporadic from where I got it, but from the antique store, I managed to find these really, really cool pinups. I do apologize if you're not into nudes, but this one was just way too cool to pass up. It was only $5. It's called Honeymoon. You guys can see down there, Honeymoon. And in the corner, very faintly, I looked down there and it said CMOS 1939 litho in USA. I'm going to look this print up just to see. Focus, come on now. See if it goes for anything. I don't know if it does or not, but I'll look and see because it's from the 30s. I paid $5. Again, it seems like a little bit more than I'm willing to pay for this kind of stuff, but it was cheap. It is kind of cut, so I think it came from a calendar, but that's okay. I think it's awesome. Next one is kind of a bit more of a teaser because she's taking off her top by the pool, and I think it's kind of a see-through. I don't know if you guys can see that right there's a bit of a see-through. Again, another calendar cut, a Moonlight Nymph is what this one's called. Again, that was $5. This one is made by Buell, and this one was also cut out from a calendar. I think this is a 30s girl, 30s or 40s girl. See, her foot is cut off right here. But again, $5. It's just going to go in a sheet protector into my awesome cool book of small stuff. Can't wait to put it in there. Alright, moving over here. This also came from a different antique store. Do you all know what this is? I'll give you focus on that. If you all don't know what this is, you've probably seen something similar to this in one of my videos. This goes into one of the rain lamps. It's a really cool looking light fixture where you put Dracula oil in it and it drips down some strings, and there's either a goddess or can be many other figures. And it's really, really cool. It is kind of a tacky 60s, 70s thing, but it's very, very cool. I got mine for free. When I brought it up to the gentleman at the front desk, there was no price on it. So I said, hey, can you call the dealer up and see if you can get me a price for this? I just said it was a Greek goddess statue. I knew what it was. But if I said to the person, hey, how much for this rain lamp goddess statue, I'm sure she would have charged me an arm and a leg for it. But because I just said Greek statue, I got it for $5. And it's not broken anywhere. You can see the screw insert right there where it would go into the fixture itself. So that was really, really cool. I'm going to hold on to this for a little while. If I ever need to sell something, I might sell her, as much as I don't want to, because I like this kind of stuff. Alright, now I'm going to direct your attention over here. I'm going to move the tripod and hope to God it doesn't fall. Alright, over here, everything you see here, minus the Coke tray, was $1 a piece. So, I don't typically buy clothing, but these were new in the package, made by the brand, if you guys can see that, Summer Comfort, clerical collared shirt by RJ Toomey C, made in USA, size 17. Again, it was $1. Lady I got this from was like, I don't like digging in boxes, we just go to auctions and we just buy whatever and we let people dig through it. So I got that one, and this one is also in the package, Summer Comfort, size 17. I don't know what these go for. I'm going to do some research on them just to see what they go for, and then I'll make my money back from there. Alright, for myself, I got a brand new, in the package, Pixie, and he was $1 as well. His face is a little messed up here, but I don't know if that's how they were made, but I love it anyway, and it is authentic, made in Japan. I don't know where it said Japan. Tag must have gotten bent, but it definitely was marked Japan when I got it. So to pay $1 for a Pixie, that's awesome, because at other markets, people have tried to charge $8 and $10 a piece for them, and I'm like, the most I'm willing to go is $4. Got myself a set of Bakelite bayonet lock cover salt and pepper shakers in the package. I know that Bakelite does tend to sell. I'm gonna look these up just to see if there's any other ones on eBay. And if there isn't, I will hold on to them till Christmas time and I'll list them then. Because they're nothing fancy. It's just aluminum in the color of copper and a plastic top. Nothing real fancy. But it's in the package. I'll see. Alright, this I couldn't find anything on eBay or even on the internet. It's a 1968 Franconia Tomy Mr. Apple wind-up toy in the original box. I looked and looked and looked and I couldn't find anything. So I'm hesitant to list this for cheap. I think I'm probably gonna list this for, oh god, I don't even know. If you guys have any price suggestions, leave them in the comments below. I just don't have a clue. Alright, next item. Logan, aka the Thrift Hunter, which if you're not following already, I will link him in the comments below, or in the description box, sorry. Told me to be on the lookout for the vintage perfume. Sorry guys, flash went out. We're in 15 minutes in, and thankfully we're at near the end. So, if you guys can read that, and I apologize if you can't. It's Seal Perfume by Louis Dio of France. It's sealed. The package does have cosmetic issues. There's a dent right here, but it is sealed, so I think I'm going to look that up, because if you can see right here, the original price is $20, and I don't know how old this is, but I definitely know someone paid up for this perfume back in the day. Alright, this was a dud, and I'm just going to throw it in the auction box just to get rid of it. It is a Kodak Instamatic 124 camera. Again, I only paid $1 because I spent $8 with this lady because everything she had was $1. I got something going for FBA, but not going to even go into that because that's not vintage. So I got this Kodak Instamatic camera. I saw someone couldn't even get $2.99 for this. So I'm just going to throw it in the auction box and call it a day. Alright. Last item that I found at an antique store was this 1925 Coca-Cola Party Girl tray. Funny enough that this person said it was original, and I only paid $19 for this. It does have some issues, as you can see up by her face. There's like a scrape, and there's scuffing and everything like that. But again, these were meant to be used, and as you can see, there's a splotch of paint missing there. But it's in much better shape than the one that I have currently, I think. In terms of the patina, the shiny covering is still on there. This one I'm probably just going to end up putting back on eBay. I'll probably list it for $39.99, or maybe even $49.99, or best offer, and I'll see where I go, because this is an older tray. This is 91 years old. And compared to this one, while there may be significant damage to it, they all got cosmetic issues. I'm going to keep this one until I can find a better one in better condition. Selling this one. So guys, I appreciate you bearing with me. I know it's 17 minutes in, and that's kind of a long video, but I greatly appreciate you staying in. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Head on over to Periscope, follow me under the stick figure picker. You'll get to see me in real time, and we can chat. Head on over to the Facebook groups that I'm a part of, International League of Thrifters and Thrifty World. Both of those are in the description box. Unfortunately, you will not be able to access the Green Room Facebook page, which is also where I post, because you have to be a member. But that's okay. I post in 2 other places, and I usually post the same thing. So thank you all for watching.